All right. Here's what we're doing today. We are back testing, giving you a random date past 4 years. September 18th, 2023. What are we starting on? September 19th, 2023. Same thing. All right. Let's just get straight into the video. We're doing the back test. All right. What are we doing? 4-hour time frame. We're dumping, but we're kind of chopping a little bit. Let's look on the daily. What are we doing on the daily? We did close this daily gap, and we're still displacing lower, so I still do want shorts. Right. So let's see what time it is. 9. Okay, what is it, 29? Okay, market open there, right? So what are we doing? We're opening lower. What could we be trending towards? Maybe these intermediate lows down here. We earned this 4-hour, but that's a weak 4-hour, so I'm expecting it to get ran through. What do I see? We have a 30-minute gap right here that I want to see price come back up into before we displace lower, right? So there. Going to ES. What's ES doing? We need ES to do the same exact thing. So we have to tap into this high time frame for value gap on both ES and NQ to be able to get an entry down to our shorts, right? So I'll let this play out for a little bit. I'm just gonna be patient and wait to tap to that 30. Damn, bro. Yeah, we're just straight chopping right now. What are we displacing lower towards? These intermediate lows, this lower resistance down here. We could be looking for continuations if we happen to get any. Nothing yet. Maybe here. Okay, we just tapped into this 5-minute gap on NQ. We haven't tapped on it in ES yet, but we'll wait for that. We don't have time for 15. ES still hasn't tapped. We're just generating low resistance right now. All right, ES just tapped in. We're tapping into this 15 now. I do like this. Yes, it's not. Alright, we're displacing out of the 15. Let's say NQ still kind of, or ES still kind of chopping. It's 10. Alright, so it's 10:30. If I was gonna take this trade, I'd wait for this 5-minute inversion. Okay, we got the 5-minute inversion out of the 15. ES is dumping lower. We are, or I think we're still premium. Let's see. Fuck, where's it at? Gamma box. Jesus, bro. Hold on. Let me fix this for you guys. All right. So what are we looking for here? Well, so let's take this leg, take the gamma box down to here, right? So we are in a discount right now off the top of this leg, but I'd still value because we're still pretty close to that equilibrium right there. So I mean, this would be a pretty valid trade. We're disrespecting off the 15. We have the 5-minute close. ES is also dumping lower towards that sell side. So I think we have all the confluence we need to enter a short here. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. All right, bet. Let's see how this plays. Edge. All right, we're chopping a lot. I'm just gonna go break even here just to be safe. We edge like that. Chop, 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 chop. Holy PA, bro. This is really bad. And we got break even. Yeah, I mean, jeez, dude, that PA is awful. All right, one break even. We'll go to the next day. Not too big of a deal. 4-hour reset charts. Okay, 4-hour time frame. What do I see? Well, we are on a little bit of a bullish run towards maybe these all-time highs. No, never mind. Towards these intermediate highs up here, or something like this intermediate high. I don't know yet. Gotta still figure it out. Let's go to the 1-hour time frame. What are we doing? We're closing 1-hour gaps and creating new 1-hour gaps. So we're closing the bearish, opening bullish, right? So we still don't have any 1 hours that I want to see get tapped into. Just the 30 might have something. Let me go to market open real quick, see what it gives us. All right, market opens lower. What are we trading down into? A bunch of low resistance liquidity right here. We are in this 1 hour gap. Nothing in the 4 hour. No, let's see how we react off this 1 hour. Shoot. See how we react off this 1 hour. So honestly, it doesn't look too bad. 1 hour fair value, yeah. Alright, let's mark those out. Yes. Fair value, yeah. Alright, perfect. What I want to see ES tap into it before I make any sort of move up. So we're at 29. ES still hasn't tapped in. Yeah, so the reason why it's taking like something like this not valid is because ES is not tapped into that same exact gap that we're already in. So it's just not like, even though if it does play out in your favor, it's just there's no way you can fully know without ES actually tapping into the gap, right? So do we have a 30? No, just a bunch of low resistance liquidity. I think we're probably just gonna chop unless ES does tap into this 1 hour. What time is it? 10:16. 1 hour time frame. All right, perfect. So NQ does tap the second gap. ES still hasn't tapped it. I don't know. Let's just let this play out, see what happens. What time are we at? 10:30. You're still getting kind of late into the session. ES still doesn't tap. Yeah, we're not really. It's kind of like a choppy day. We're kind of staying within this staying within this 74 point range. So I'm just not gonna. That's not no trade day for me. If ES doesn't want to correlate, then I'm just not going to try and force anything, right? You got to play it smart. That's how a lot of people get stopped out, is they won't check the ES chart and they'll see that NQ like taps into a high time frame for value gap or does something. They'll be like, oh, it looks super clean, and then ES just doesn't do the same thing, and then they get absolutely murdered on their fucking entries. Shit happens to me. All right, bearish trend. What are we trending down towards? This lower liquidity with this sell side down here, right? ES doing the same thing. Let's check the Gana box. So we are under. Okay, let's check the full thing. Yeah, we're definitely under. Yeah, let's just see what we do here. I don't even know what I really want because we're so discounted that it's gonna have to retrace eventually, but I just don't know when. So we're gonna have to see. Right, 1 hour. Inverse fair value gap. Let's go to ES. Alright, perfect. ES already tapping into the gap, and Q just needs a tap. That's really good, actually. 1 hour. Inverse fair value gap. Alright, perfect. Let's check session DOLs real quick. We have London up here. We might be able to tap into before we go lower. London high. Yeah, we just gotta see. Alright. Did I? No. Okay. Boom, NQ taps in, ES is tapping through. What am I looking for? Some sort of retracement down to the downside, right? I want to see some sort of change in state, or I want to see a gap get filled just like that. Why did I not take that? Because we didn't take the full change in structure, change in state delivery, right? So the reason how you can, or the way you can tell and find a change in state delivery is, so if you have a, let's say we're finding a bearish, so we want a change in state delivery to go deliver us shorter. Well, I'm going to find the beginning of this bull move, right? So we have this bearish candle right here, and then we have bullish candles coming all the way up here. I need a body closure below this first bullish candle of this leg before I can get that full change in state and go lower, right? It's the same thing with a bullish one. If it's, I mean, it's the same thing but flipped. You need that full body closure of that leg up, and there can't be any sort of other candles inside that change in state, right? So if this was a bearish candle, it wouldn't be valid. I'd have to close this one with the body. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, do we have any? I think we have more unfilled 1 hours. Yeah, we do. So we'll just wait, see what price does. Time is it? 35. Yeah, super early into the session. That 1 hour is still getting, okay, so I'm gonna look for this change in state here after we get this inversion off that 1 minute, and this lower resistance liquidity is gonna help push price down, definitely. All right, we do get the change in state delivery after inversing this gap. Let me check 2 minute, 3 minute, nothing. Check the 5. All right, we have 3 rejection wicks off of this key level. I think this is enough confluences for me to take a short here, right? We have lowers liquidity. I'm gonna put it at this body right here. Yeah, so we have a bunch of lowers in liquidity right here. This should all get ran. I don't really need a stop loss. I'm just gonna push this down to here. All right, 1 hour. We're expecting. Got a rejection wick. Just gonna let price play and do its thing. All right, TP, boom. All right, how did I take this? How did I break this down? Quick little recap for you guys. What are we doing? We're bearish, even though we are in that discounted price area with the gamma box. I still think that price is gonna go lower, so I'm not bugging about it. What do? We tap into this 1 hour gap on NQ and ES, right? Go to NQ. What do I see? Well, first we do get this inversion. Why did I not take this inversion? I could have put my stop loss up here. It would have been fine. Well, I wanted to get that CSD or CS change in state delivery. So CISD. Yeah, CSI. Oh my God, bro. I want to get the change state delivery. That's all you need to know, right? So how do I find that? I have a bullish leg right here. We get the body closure under this first bullish candle after getting the inversion too. After we get that, we get the real move down, right? So nothing too crazy. It's a dub. Let's go to the next one. All right, what are we doing here? Did we sweep out this? Where is this at? All right, we have an SMT here, I'm pretty sure. Am I bugging? No SMT. Almost SMT, but we don't. Damn, that would have been nice. All right, 4 hour time frame. What are we looking for? Well, we're on a bit of a bullish trend. We closed this 4 hour gap here. Maybe we're starting to get a retrace up. I don't think we are. I mean, we're in a good place to long. Maybe we come up here to this 4 hour or these unfilled 4 hours and displace lower. I don't know. We got to see. But yeah, we'll play this out. This 4 hours probably my if this then that. Yeah, 4 hour inverse right up. How many points away is that? Okay, it's only like 70. All right, bet. We can get a little bit of a bull run going and then displace lower, hopefully. All right, market open. Let's see what we do. Open lower. What could we be opening lower towards? Oh, holy shit. Yeah, we have a bunch of lowers in liquidity right here. It's definitely going to send us lower. We do have a 4 hour gap here that might send us higher though. So 4 hour for right. Yeah, we do not have that on ES. ES have a 1 hour? No, just a bunch of low resistance. Okay. Let's see what we do here. All right, we tap into this 4 hour. ES is also in this 4 hour though, so this is kind of hard price action because we're not really doing the same thing on both of the charts. So let's just see. We did leave a bunch of low resistance liquidity though up to here. We might be able to catch a long here too because are we still? Yeah, oh my God, yeah, we're definitely able to catch a long here. What are we? How premium? All right, yeah, we're super discounted, so long should be pretty good to come into play here. But let's just see any gap. We have a 5 minute gap up there. I might wait for this 2 minute gap to be honest. Just get that full inversion. Okay, so that would have closed the 2 minute right here. Obviously, I can't tell because if I do this, I can't tell where that 2 minutes closing because I have to click it twice. But I'm not gonna click anymore. But don't think I'm cheating you guys because that's where it closed. So that's where I would have entered, right? So take this 2 minute right here, put my stop at the body, take that 1-to-1. Displace off this 1 hour. Yeah, she looks pretty good. Holy edge. All right, we just closed this other. We made this intermediate high, so I'm gonna go break even here, and I get stopped out break even, and we run TP. Not too crazy. Should I have gone break even there? Maybe. I was playing it safe, but not too bad. Ran TP after newer prices going, so yeah. Still got that 100% win rate. Haven't took a loss yet. All right, reset charts, reset charts. All right, what are we doing on the 4 hour? Well, we're still trending lower towards these intermediate lows on the sell side liquidity down here, right? What is ES doing? We're doing the same thing. All right, so ES has already swept out both of these lows, so we do have an SMT here. We might be able to catch a bull run, maybe. Gotta see. Let's go to market open and see what happens. Yeah, I think we are actually gonna get a crazy bull run here. That's market open. Do we have anything pulling price up? We have London highs pulling price up. London high. This is the pre-day high. Pre-day high. All right. Well, we have SMTs with ES here, so nothing too crazy. We're on a little bit of a not bull run yet, but we're starting to print these big rejection wicks. What about London highs? Yeah, we're still in the discount for London highs. Definitely in a discount for pre-day highs. Yeah, longs look pretty good here. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see, 5 minute. We do have a 5 minute gap right here. I might wait for this 5 minutes to get inverse. See what we do here. Okay. We did not close this 5 minute gap. This could maybe send us higher, like a little continuation kind of thing, because we're inside of this, or not inside, but we have this big SMT. Yeah, ES is doing the same thing. 5 minute, right? Yeah. There, but. All right, so we just closed out both of these. Did we close down the 2 minute? Let me check. Okay, no, we didn't. We closed out on the 2 minute. So what did we do? We printed equal lows at the equal body lows on the 5 minute chart. We retraced up, still respecting that 5. Did we close? We closed this 2 minute gap right here. ES doing the same thing. What do we have pulling price up? We have low resistance liquidity, along with London highs and session highs, pre-day highs up there. This is a pretty good draw on liquidity. These SMTs are going to send us higher. This is also a protected low. Yeah, let's take this. This looks good in my opinion. All right, TP, boom. Pretty good trade, nothing too crazy. What did I see? Well, we have the SMTs at the low. We have the 5 minute gap right here. This 5 minute gets respected. We inverse this 2 minute gap right here, right? So inverse this 2 minute gap, got the entry, took a 1-to-1, hit TP, bang. Okay. So far, we're looking pretty good. Shoosh, I hate this price action, dude, when it's all like choppy like this after a big move down. Because we're accumulating, because we just accumulated, manipulated, distributed. So we're gonna accumulate, probably manipulate below this low right here, and then distribute higher. Or we're just gonna stay where we are. I don't know. We'll see. All right, what do we have down here? We have sell side liquidity. More sell side liquidity down here. All right, what do we see? All right, so we just swept out all of these lows. So we still have that SMT in play. Yeah. All right, still the SMT in play here on the 4 hour. What do I want to see price do? Maybe actually I don't even know what this price action is. This is not looking too good, but we'll see, guys. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm really just trying to like figure out what I'm looking for here, because I don't even really know. Maybe we sweep one of these lows, still have that SMT, then run higher. I don't know, dude. Continuations maybe. We gotta let price play and see what happens. All right, we're at 930. 930 is opening higher. Bunch of lowers. That's liquidity below. Open lower. Have we tapped into anything yet? Nothing. Still just kind of chopping. All right, we did just sweep both of these lows. We have sell side liquidity below too. Check this 1 hour. How discounted are we from the top of this leg? Yeah, okay. We're discounted, so I don't think continuation shorts will be the move down to the sell side because we're also creating SMTs with those. So we're just gonna let this play out. Maybe look for some sort of continuation or crazy inversion. I don't know. Yeah, we're kind of just chopping right now. Chopping. What do we have below? We have more sell side below. Price could come down to with that sell side. Let me see if it's valid to take shorts. Okay, it's still a little valid. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to see here, bro, because I don't even know. Maybe shorts, continuation shorts. That'd be pretty good. And we're tapping back into this 5-minute gap. We're gonna tap this 15 maybe. We close that 5-minute. Maybe wait for. I'm gonna wait on the 15. Time is it? 42. Yeah, it's probably a no trade day for me. Just not really seeing anything I like. Nothing too crazy. Yeah. So we tapped in on both. It's super late in the session, but this actually looks pretty good. We got the inversion with lower resistance, liquidity lower. Let's see what this next candle does. Fuck, bro. This actually looks really good. We'll see equilibrium on this. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna take this because it looks super valid. Even though we are late in the session, this is probably something I'd still take. I definitely wouldn't be on until here, but I might go break even pretty early. I'm gonna go break even off this 5-minute gap here. Just because we are entering pretty late, so I don't want to fuck nothing up. Well, we're getting the same thing off the LPS. Okay, break even. That's good. Holy edge. Yeah, there it is. Ran break even, then we ran TP after. Knew where price is going. Just didn't like it because of how late in the session it was. But yeah, nothing too crazy. Another break even. All right. 4-hour time frame. What are we looking for? We have a crazy SMT with this low right here. Jeez. Yeah. Okay. So we're definitely, I think we're bullish here with this SMT, and we're also closing this 4-hour gap right here. Yeah. So we need something to send us higher. Fuck. Lows liquidity below. Damn it, bro. Nothing too crazy. We might just go lower here. I don't really know. Even with the SMTs, because we don't have any gaps pushing us higher. Yeah, we have nothing. Yeah. All right. Let's just let price play out and see what happens. Unfilled 1 hour above. That might send us lower. 1 hour inverse for got the same thing over on ES. 2 unfilled 1 hours. 1 hour inverse for So what am I waiting to do? I'm waiting for price to tap into this 1 hour. NQ tapped it barely. Then we're just gonna chop, I'm guessing. So you got to make sure when you're trading with high time frame for value gaps with ES and NQ that both assets are tapping into these high time frame gaps and doing the same thing, or else you're not going to be able to catch the full move. You only catch like half the move. Yeah, this is no trade day for me. We're just chopping around, no volatility. All right, what are we doing here? The 1 hour. I mean, we are in this 1 hour gap, leaving lower resistance liquidity leading up to this high up here. So I don't really mind longs, even though we're super bearish. 1 hour, right? Yeah. Do we have the same gap? We do have the same gap. Perfect. Over on ES. 1 hour. Alright. Where's our sessions at? Asia up here. London already got swept. Asia. Fuck. 8. Fuck. Asia high. Alright. Alright, we are already in this gap and we just need to wait for ES to tap into it. Did we tap there? Yeah, we did. Alright, so both gaps tapped into this 1 hour. We have this change in state delivery here. What time is it? It's 9:34. I don't know. I might wait a little bit longer before I enter this. I might wait like one more candle. I just gotta check. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I mean the longs are still valid. Just gotta see. Yeah, see, that's why I wasn't fully into it. We're just in versus 1 minute gap, nothing crazy. All right, ES is now fully in, so now we can be looking for the real move. 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, nothing. All right, we're gonna look for this change in state delivery here off this 1 minute gap. Create equal. Yeah, okay, still don't have anything. All right, we get the inversion. We have the change in state delivery. We inverse a small 1 minute gap. Took the change in state delivery off of here. After chopping. I don't mind this. I probably wouldn't go break even on something like this. Although we do have an unfilled 5 minute, and of how choppy it is. I wouldn't say this is a forced trade, but it's definitely not a plus. This is probably, I could see this playing out. But I'm just gonna go break even super early off this just to be safe, right? So I'm gonna go break even off of here and TP. Nice. Pretty decent trade, nothing too crazy. What are we doing? We are still valid for the equilibrium up to Asia highs. Before we get the entry, got the entry down here. Same thing with the highs up here. Right, we're chopping. We're both respecting this 1 hour gap, and we're tapping into it. Waited for the full inversion and change of state delivery right there, and that's how I caught that full move there. And let's see where price goes after. Kind of just chops around, yeah. So I did catch that full move by getting the inversion and the change of state delivery. Nothing too crazy, but we'll do a few more trades for you guys, and then we will hop off. All right, bullish bias. What are we looking for? Maybe something here. Tap into this unfilled 4 hour gap up here. So I shouldn't work the whole thing out. Unfilled 4 hour. Yeah. Shit, we actually have unfilled 4 hours like starting here. All right. Well, what I want to see happen. Let me go to market open. 9:30 opens lower. Okay. Do we have any draws lower? Pushing price down. We have a 30-minute gap right there. Anything on here? 30-minute gap there. All right. So yeah, we have two 30-minute gaps. That might send price higher up on this bullish trend to that unfilled 4 hour with that intermediate low there. Or intermediate high, sorry. What is this, 30 minute? 30 minute fair value gap. Okay. Alright, we tap in on both ES and NQ. Printing rejection wicks at the chop. So might get an AMD model here, PO3. We have accumulation. Hopefully we can get some manipulation into this 1 hour, then distribute higher. That'd look pretty good. Nice. All right, we're going deeper into the gap. ES is 2. We did just get that change of state delivery off of this 30-minute, sweeping everything out. Honestly, I'd probably enter off this change in state. Let me see what ES is doing here on the. Alright, I'm gonna wait one more candle. See, because ES didn't close this gap right here, still waited on that one candle just to make sure. And then we run that unfilled. This should have. Let me see if this would have played. No. Alright, not yet at least. Alright, yeah, so we're still waiting. We did tap this 30 though, but just gotta see. Alright, so we tapped this unfilled 4-hour gap right here. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, we're over equilibrium. So we could reverse at any point, we'll see. Yeah, okay, so I think this is probably a trade I would take. Where are we on? Oh, the only issue is we're not in anything for this 4-hour. Having a bit of like a pickle here, dude. Alright, now we're in this 1 hour. Yeah, that's valid. Okay, so we're in this 1 hour on ES and the 4-hour on NQ. Right. So swept out that. Alright, what are we getting here? We're getting no change in state, no inversion of anything. 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, nothing. Alright, we'll probably just wait for this change in state, I guess. Unless there's a gap. Alright, there's a small gap right here that we did. Inverse. Yeah, that's the full inverse of that gap. Update now. What the fuck happened? Okay. Bro, fuck. Hold on, my bad, guys. Give me a second. Alright, so with that 2 minute gap close up here, right here, small one, I'm gonna wait for a 1 minute change in state delivery. Just to get that full confirmation that we are gonna go lower. Alright, we do get it there. So this is probably pretty valid because we have a bunch of lowers, liquidity pulling price down. We're respecting. I'm gonna take it down to here. Where's my 1-to-1? Alright, I'm gonna go break even at a 1-to-1, and I'm just gonna let this one run down here. Alright, why am I taking this trade? We're in a 4-hour gap here. We just got that change state delivery off the 1 minute gap. ES is respecting off a 1 hour value gap, so nothing too crazy. If we don't get stopped here, right? Alright, so go break even off the 1-to-1, and we hit the full TP. Nice, bro. Pretty good trade there. Nothing too crazy. I'll probably take one more. And then, yeah. I think I'm going to start making more of these kind of videos with the backtesting strategy. I think it really helps me and then helps you guys too to kind of see where I'm coming from when I'm talking about this shit. Alright, we have a 4-hour gap down here. Unfilled. This might be able to send price higher. Nothing on ES. That kind of sucks. We have a 1 hour down here, but that's filled. Still use it. 1 hour fair value gap. Alright, boom. What could we be looking for after we retrace off this 4-hour? Intermediate highs. Yeah, and there's high resistance, so it's more of like a low resistance versus high resistancy kind of trade here, but we'll see. 15. Alright, what do we do? Open lower, off market opens. I want to see us tap that 4-hour. Okay, open go higher. What are we on higher off of? 30 minute. We're in a 30 minute right now. So is ES, and we have this unfilled 4-hour. This might actually send price lower. 30 minute inverse fair value gap. 30 minute inverse value gap. Yeah, because we just manipulated higher off 930. Higher and 2 more gaps. Are we tapping into any 1 hours? Alright, yeah, so we're in a fat ass 1 hour right now. inverse for value gap. And a 1 hour on ES2. 1 hour inverse for value gap. Okay, what I want to see price do, tap into this 1 hour on both, which is what we did, then distribute lower towards this unfilled 4 hour. Is it valid for? Yeah, okay. Shorts are still valid for a little bit. Yeah. Alright, bet. Shit. Yeah, go here and there. Alright, boom. Okay, let's see what we get. Hopefully get an inversion or change state delivery off of this candle here, or both. That'd be really nice. We have a 2-minute gap and a 3-minute. I'm gonna wait for this 3-minute. Alright, we get the 3-minute closure with the 1-minute change in state delivery. I'm taking this trade 10 out of 10 times. Even if it doesn't play out, I'll still take it. Alright, I'm gonna go break even at a 1-to-1 here. I just think we'll get a bigger piece of the pie coming down to this 4 hour. Right, so why am I taking this? Well, we're tapping into this 1 hour for value gap. We're getting disrespect out of it on the 1 hour, creating that rejection block. We have an unfilled 4 hour below. It's our main TP point. ES doing the same thing. And we got stopped. That's fine. Didn't play out how we wanted it to play. Did it do anything after? No, kind of just chopped around. Alright, that's fine, yeah. I mean, pretty shitty price action, but we'll take one more. Alright, what are we doing here? We are chopping. I don't even. Fuck, this is like a neutral bias, bro. We're going. They just going sideways. Alright. We still have this unfilled 4 hour below. I think that's how we're gonna get out of this range. Is price comes down, taps into that 4 hour, and then it goes higher, or something like that. I don't really know yet. Okay, 1 hour. What am I looking for? We have the same exact situation we have before. 1 hour inverse for value gap. Yes, also tapping into this 1 hour inverse for value gap. All right. Tapping it more. Kind of just getting some choppy PA, nothing too crazy. I'm gonna wait for this 5-minute inversion here. Okay, don't get the 5-minute, that's fine. All right, we get some sort of change in state maybe here. Maybe we just run through this 1 hour. I don't really know. What time is it? 54. So I'm gonna wait for 10. Wait till 10. See what 10 does. Holy shit. Okay. 10 o'clock. What do? We rejected the fuck off of this 1 hour gap. 10 o'clock opened, and what did it do? We inversed every single gap and also got that change in state delivery there. So I'm just gonna go for this 1-to-1 here. Still pretty valid. Just gotta check the equilibrium of this. What top of the? I don't even. What would I target here? Yeah, okay, it's valid short. Catching it like right at equilibrium. All right. I don't think I'll have a break even here. Yeah, we're just placing on this 1 hour. Should be good. TP, beautiful. All right, that should be the video of the strategy. Let's see how many wins and losses we took here. Video sesh. Okay, what do we got? We have a 83% win rate across our 9 trades we took. 3 break evens, 1 loss. Nothing too crazy here. Yeah, man. 5% on the month. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching. That's the what, 10 trades? Yeah, 10 trades. I appreciate you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a good day, and see you guys next week.